Listen closely, my beloved child. In a world full of challenges, there's one truth that never changes. I am with you, strengthening you in every moment. If you're feeling overwhelmed, lost, or weak, this message is for you. Today, I want to speak to your heart and show you how in your weakness my power is made perfect. So before we begin, take a moment to like this video. It helps spread this message of hope to others who need it. And stay with me until the end, because every word carries a purpose. Together, we'll uncover how your struggles are the foundation of a greater victory. Let's begin this journey of faith and strength. My beloved child, hear these words deep in your heart. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. These words are not just promises. They are a lifeline for your soul. Every time you feel inadequate, every time life weighs heavy on your spirit, know this: I am here carrying you, holding you, and filling you with strength. When you look at your life and see brokenness, I see opportunity. When you feel weak, I see the perfect moment to show you my power. Your weakness is not your failure. It is a doorway through which my glory enters. Just as light shines brightest in the dark, so does my strength in your weakness. Think of the moments when you felt like giving up. Wasn't there always a flicker of hope? That was me whispering to you, do not fear, I am with you. When the world tells you that weakness is defeat, I tell you that it is your victory in disguise. Because in every moment of surrender, my power takes over. Do not despise the hard times, for they are refining you. They are the moments when you come to the end of yourself and finally let me take control. And when I take over, miracles happen. Mountains move. Chains break. Hearts are healed. My child, do you feel weary today? Are the burdens of life too heavy for you to bear? Come to me. Rest in my love. Let me remind you that I am your strength, your refuge, your ever-present help in trouble. You don't have to do this alone. You were never meant to. Remember my words. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Rest does not mean giving up. Rest means trusting me to work through your weakness, to fight your battles, and to lead you into victory. My beloved, you often look at your trials and ask, why me? But I tell you this, every challenge you face has a purpose beyond what you can see. When you feel weakest, I am preparing you for something greater, something eternal. The world measures strength by power, by success, by the ability to control. But I measure strength differently. True strength is found in surrender. It's in those moments when you let go of your pride, your fears, and your doubts, and say, Lord, I trust you. Do you remember David, the shepherd boy? In the eyes of men, he was small, insignificant, unworthy to stand against a giant. But I chose him, not because of his strength, but because of his heart. Through his weakness, I displayed my might, and through your weaknesses, I will show my power. Look at the Apostle Paul, who cried out to me to remove his thorn in the flesh. My answer to him is the same as it is to you. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Paul learned to boast in his weakness, because he understood this divine truth. When you are weak, I am strong within you. So today I call you to a new perspective. Instead of resisting your struggles, embrace them as opportunities to lean on me. Let your trials draw you closer to me, for I will never leave you nor forsake you. I am the God who turns mourning into dancing, ashes into beauty, and despair into hope. When you feel unworthy, remember this. I created you in my image. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are not defined by your past, your failures, or your shortcomings. You are defined by my love for you. Do not be afraid to step forward in faith, even when you feel unequipped. Did I not promise that my spirit would go with you? Did I not say that I would strengthen you and uphold you with my righteous right hand? Trust me, my child, for I am faithful to my word. Every prayer you've whispered, every tear you've cried, I have seen them all. And though it may seem like I am silent, know this. I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail for your good. Even the storms you face are under my control. I am the one who calms the seas and commands the winds. When you feel like you're walking through the fire, remember the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The flames surrounded them, but they were not consumed because I was with them in the fire, and I am with you even now. Do not let fear consume you. Fear is a liar. It tells you that you are alone, that you are not enough, that the weight of your burdens will crush you. But I, the Lord your God, am telling you this truth right now. You are never alone. I have inscribed you on the palms of my hands, and I will never let you go. When the enemy whispers lies into your heart, trying to make you doubt my love, remember this. I am the one who formed you, who knows you by name, who called you into existence for a divine purpose. The trials you face are not meant to destroy you, but to strengthen your faith, to refine you like gold in the fire. You see brokenness, but I see beauty waiting to be revealed. You see failure, but I see the foundation of your testimony. You see weakness, but I see the perfect vessel for my glory to shine through. Trust me, my beloved. Even now I am making all things new. The world may tell you to rely on your own strength, to chase after success, to prove your worth. But I say this to you: rest in me. Stop striving. Stop trying to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. It is not your battle to fight alone. I am your protector, your provider, your strength in every season. Do you remember the story of Peter walking on water? He stepped out of the boat in faith, but the moment he took his eyes off me, fear overtook him and he began to sink. Yet in his weakness he cried out, "Lord, save me." And immediately I reached out my hand and lifted him up. This is my promise to you. When you call on me, I will answer. When you fall, I will lift you up. Let me speak to your heart today. You are not a failure because you struggle. You are not a disappointment because you doubt. I see your heart. I know your pain, and I love you just as you are. You don't have to earn my love. It is a gift freely given. So come to me with your burdens. Lay them at my feet. Do not carry alone what I have already promised to carry for you. The cross was not just a symbol of sacrifice. It was a declaration of victory, your victory. Through my sacrifice, you have access to my strength, my peace, and my joy. Let this be your declaration today. I am strong, not because of who I am, but because of who He is within me. Say it out loud. Speak it over your life. For the power of life and death is in the tongue, and I want you to speak life into your circumstances. When you face storms, know that I am the anchor holding you steady. When the waves crash and the winds howl, know that I am the one who commands the seas to be still. Your circumstances may change, but I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My promises are unshakable. The same power that raised me from the dead is alive in you. Do you understand what that means, my child? It means you have the strength to overcome, the power to persevere, and the grace to endure. Nothing is impossible for those who believe. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are my child, and I delight in you. Even now, as you hear my voice, I am working in your life in ways you cannot see. Trust me, walk with me, and watch how I will turn your trials into triumphs. Thank you, my child, for staying with me until the end of this message. Remember, this word is not just for you. It's for others who also need my strength and hope. Share this word with someone who needs to be reminded that they are not alone, that their weakness is not the end, but the beginning of my work in their lives. Let's spread this hope together, because you have the power to be a messenger of my love. And before you go, I want to invite you to watch the video that's appearing on your screen right now. It's another step on this journey of faith, filled with truths that will uplift and encourage your heart. Stay strong in me, and never forget, I am with you, always.